Welcome to Too Stupid for Web3, the show that tries to make sure you don't end up like me, too stupid to win. It's another exciting week with a lot of stuff going on in Upland. They're maybe waking up out of their winter slumber, or it could just be the kickoff of frost season. But very excited with some of the news. Service structures, they got me this week for as much as I've complained about them. They got me on two of them. We have buses. We have the redesigning of the store. Frost season started, city evolution went on, people were making level 11 uppies, and most importantly, some changes to the 2026 frost season racing. And we got the one and only Mass Chef to talk about it. And of course, the beautiful Jacqueline joins us once again. Always appreciative of you helping me out. Welcome.
What is up? Good to be here as always.
Yes. All right, let's get into the exciting news, Mass, with the racing.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, obviously Frost Season Championship racing started today. Was the first day of qualifying. So that kicked off at noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 9 a.m. Pacific time. With Frost Season Championship comes the return of teams. We're reintroducing team racing into championship racing, and it went very well, as well as I thought it would go. Couple of new sponsors joining us this season. The Mint to PE podcast and Upland After Dark are both joining us as sponsors this season. So welcome to championship racing. And again, a huge shout out to all of our sponsors, especially Too Stupid and everybody else on this board. We wouldn't be able to do this without all of you. Lots of regular names on here, but a couple of new ones that were joining us this season. So we're happy to have you and welcome aboard. This is where we are with the Genesis Championship standings at the moment. We still have Frost season to go, and then we'll go into Blast season as well. These points get added up. Top 12 will make it to the Genesis year-long finals. Current Genesis champion on top of the board there, City Pigeon, with 80 points. JH2271 in second, and Crawley 27, rounding out the top three. As you can see, the red line there is our cutoff point, and Funky Beats and D684D tying it up and holding the line right there. So what happens if we go into a tie is going to be what everybody's question is going to be.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm like, so how's the tie determined? Is it the fastest overall lap time through all the courses?
Nope. So a tie will trigger a race off. It's a head-to-head race off between whoever is tied to make it into the final position. So
that's even better.
Yeah, it's awesome. And we've got now that we're reintroducing teams, we also have the Team Genesis Challenge, which is we're going to talk about here in just a minute, because it is also super cool. I think everybody's going to like it. So we're going to have lots of championship racing going on during Genesis Week. So it's going to be just absolutely out of this world. Can't wait for it. But this is our schedule so far for Frost season. As I said, first qualifying round started today. We're on Rabbit Racing. This is a Simigian course. I think I'm saying that right. Really cool course. We're going to kick off the finals next Friday for this track on the 13th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, 3:30 Pacific. And then, as you can see, the rest of the schedule going down there. French Road Racing's 2 Speedway is the second track that we're on. Then American Speedway Asphalt Race in St. Row. Now, we had some changes that happened between Wonderland and Frost season. One of the biggest notable changes is our MPS limit went from 240 up to 260 now, which brings back all the specialty cars, the Miami editions, the UK editions, the Argentina cars. All of those are now back in play with the increased MPS limit. And then, of course,
boost. So that makes boost more strategic with your SR1s and
yeah, absolutely. And I think we're going to see a lot bigger variety of cars too. because now that brings in the Stock Car Pro into play at a 224. Now that allows you to boost that vehicle up as well. That one can actually boost right to the 260 mark. Most of the S1Rs, S1Es are boosting up to a 258 or 259, depending on kind of how you set it up. But it's going to really make some interesting races. I think it really adds to the way people are going to think about how to set their cars up.
So I haven't followed it closely enough, but the stock cars, those classic stock cars that people have won where they can reproduce 8 of them, are they
Mhm.
allowed to start reproducing them, or is that still a future feature?
So they are actually reproducing them now, as long as they have, as long as the winners have a vehicle factory,
Yeah.
they can produce those cars. So there are some out on the market that I've seen around. Now the stock
Mm,
car reproductions are pretty low on NPS score. I believe they're two. I want to not two 196 maybe. I think they're just under the S1E.
okay.
Um, might even be maybe just above the standard series one. I don't know. They're in there somewhere. But
But you can boost them.
you can boost them. You absolutely. It'll be interesting to see if we get any of them out on the track this season. I think that would be super cool. And huge shout out to JR Wheels and Eldershot, who both won the rights to produce those cars in the last round of drawings for those. So huge shout out to those guys. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. I'm so jealous that I can't even stand it, but we'll talk about that later.
Because that's 8 a year. So I mean, that's
Yeah, I
pretty
know, right?
awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty
And you
sweet.
have the original.
Yeah, yeah. But this is where we're racing at this week. We started qualifying on this track today. This is the Rabbit Racing Speedway in Chicago. It is 14 turns, not super technical, but very, very fast track. There's a couple of places to boost on this thing. I fully expect to see somewhere around the 340-ish range as far as race times go. But we'll see. I think the top time on the board right now is a 343 was what I saw. Let me look, because now it could have changed since the last time I did that. So if anybody wants to know how your times are doing before the actual Upland leaderboard comes live, you can go to racing.myupland.info, click on the events tab, and you'll see there Frost 2026 Upland Championship. And these are the tracks that we're racing on. You just click on the Rabbit Racing track, and that'll bring you down and show you the times that are currently on the board for that track. Right now, JH Tolton with a very fast 342.971 is on the top with A696 in second place. Alejo now in third. And we're starting to see these times come way down, because just from this afternoon, these times are down about 7 seconds. So,
Wow.
yeah, still haven't seen the big dogs on the board yet. CP Crowley hasn't really made an appearance on the boards yet. I saw some of the Ultimate Garage guys on there. Cruzarito put up a time not too long ago, but he's already knocked down to 12th just from the last few hours of qualifying. So this is a fast-moving board. It definitely is going to change hands a bunch of times. But I want to talk about the Genesis Team Challenge. So everybody was allowed to register 4 drivers per team. And the way this works is each driver who gets into the points, their points are added together for their team score. And the top 4 teams, when Genesis week comes into play, are going to race for the Genesis Team Challenge final. And it is going to be awesome. It's going to be a bracket tournament style. And what's going to happen is the top 3 ranked drivers from each team will do a head-to-head race against each other. So the top 2 will race off, the next 2 will race off, the next one, and the top 3 will race off head-to-head. Best 2 out of 3 moves on to the next bracket. When you move on to the championship bracket, you have to sub out the bottom driver for one of the drivers who already raced in the semifinals. So your lowest ranked driver who did not race in the semifinal bracket has to race in the final bracket. So one of your top 3 drivers
Oh,
has to get changed out to go into that top bracket. So a little twist into it. So people are going to have to really pay attention to what's happening. And the way that we determine the rankings for those brackets, if I go back to racing.myupland.info and go to the ranking tab, and we have our very own URL special ranking right there. You drop us down to season 2025-26, and this is the ranking that we use
can you
when
zoom your
we're
screen
ranking
in
drivers. I
just a
can.
little? There you go. That's better.
Yeah. So this is the system that we use to rank the drivers in URL. So this will be what we use to rank the drivers for that final bracket. So the higher you are on this board, the higher you'll be in your respective bracket, and that's who you'll challenge in that semifinal race at Genesis Week. So it'll be we will have 6 head-to-head races for the semifinals, and then there will be 3 head-to-head races for the finals. Best of 3 for each bracket will win. There you go. So nice little bracket style tournament. Should be a ton of fun. Can't wait. We will broadcast the final bracket. Obviously, we can't broadcast them all because it would just be too long of a race. Race day for me anyway, since we will also be doing the individual championship as well. So
Where did this idea come from?
So this is all mine. This was
Okay.
kind of my brainchild. I really like team racing. It's got some kind of mixed up and downs. I've kind of heard from both ends of the spectrum about why it's good and why it's not. One of the reasons why I think team racing is really good for the game and good for the sport is because team racing forces you to practice with other people. Because everybody's going to go out and practice with their teams. And when you practice with a team, you get better just organically racing. And the reason that we have 4 driver teams is because the way that we run our schedule, some races are in the daytime, some races are in the evenings. Not every driver is going to make every race. It's just bound to happen. Not every driver is going to be able to qualify at every race and get into the points, because right now, and we're going to introduce the teams here in a minute. Right now we have 8 teams on the board that are registered. Okay.
Wow.
So that's 32 drivers, and we only have point room for 24 of them. So already some drivers are not going to make the point board. So it's really going to be an interesting dynamic to see how this plays out with these teams. So I'm super excited for it. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. And we're going to be, I'm throwing in a million UpX bonus for the winning team in Genesis Week. There's going to be a ton of other prizes to go along with that. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Can't wait.
You know what I forgot to ask? We all threw up a bunch of UpX, but did anybody ever guess the 1, 2, and 3?
No, we did not. Not here's the funny part about it was, so I want to say this. Tiny C 420 actually said the correct 1, 2, 3 finish on live stream, but changed her mind when she posted it on the Discord channel and did a different one. She had it right on live stream, but then posted something different on the Discord channel and did not get it. So
like when she was on this show and
when she was on
it here, yeah,
yes, when she was on this show and posted it here, because she picked City Pigeon, Crowley, and Cruiserito
yeah,
on the show, but then changed her mind when she put it on the Discord, and that was the finish, was City Pigeon, Crowley, and Cruiserito. So yeah,
always go with your gut.
That's what I said. I said, gotta go with your gut, man. Gotta go with it. But this is where we are with the Frost season payout. Another huge payout season. 7.5 million UPIX going out to the drivers this year, this season. So in total, we are up to just under 28 million UPIX for 3 seasons in prize pool. So just awesome. Absolutely fantastic. So we're really super excited to have these kinds of prize pools. So with that said, I do want to go ahead and introduce our teams. So I'm going to play just a quick little snippet here, and we'll be back in a second to talk about it.
It's time to gear up for battle. Frost Season 2026 Championship Racing presents the return of team racing. And now our teams: Fast Track Racing Team, Metaforce Racing, AVG Agitators, AVG Flow Riders, Neo VMAX Motorsports, Upland After Dark, Gen X Racing, and Team Tug and Bets.
And that's our teams that are all going for the gusto here in Frost Season.
I didn't see KO Ninja.
So
I saw SC, but I didn't see KO.
Yeah, so SC and KO, so this is a really busy time of year for those guys.
Yeah.
And they were a little late trying to get some recruiting going on to fill up their 4-man team. So they weren't able to do it by the deadline. The cutoff was at 11 a.m. Eastern time this morning. So they weren't able to make the cutoff. So SC Kicker kind of jumped ship a little bit. The Hyde Park Ninjas are sponsoring the Neo VMAX team, and SC Kicker jumped and went over onto that team to give that team a nice fill. So still racing, but no Hyde Park Ninja team for Frost Season. And I just want to say that is the first time in the history of URL that there has not been a Hyde Park Ninja racing team on the board. So I know, right?
I do like the team name Tug and Bets.
Yeah, no. Very very interesting. Yeah, very unique. Wow, I'm getting the wrong. There we go. But yeah, very unique name there. But that is the Ultimate Garage team with City Pigeon, Crowley, Cruiserito, and Betts on that team. So
that's going to be a tough. I want to watch that team throughout the year, because you have to race 3 and then you have to swap out the one that didn't make it. So that is going to be an interesting team to watch, because I mean, all the teams are good, but that team races a lot, and that team is really good. And once they work together, that's going to be a tough team to beat.
Yeah, honestly, I think there's a couple of really, really good teams. No question about it. And I'm actually gonna I need to switch over to my other board here so I can kind of talk a little bit and know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Let me find it. So yeah, I think Gen X Racing Team is going to be right up there at the top of the board, no question about it. D6, because D6 and Quate 18, both of the rookies of the season. Last season, Quate was able to squeak out that title by just a little bit over D6. And then JR Wheels also on that team. And JR Wheels is absolutely no slouch. He is a beast. And not only is he a beast, but he is a beast that races with a mouse. He does not use a keyboard. He uses a mouse to race with. So that by itself is amazing. So, that I think that's going to be a really tough team. And then another one that I think is going to be really, really tough is going to be the AVG Agitators. A696 is a beast qualifying. Hasn't really had the success on the track racing during the live races as much, but he is a beast qualifier, and I think he's just on the cusp of being able to really place high on the boards. Cal Trading Co. in with that team, another fantastic driver, and then we've got Tiny C and Funky Beats. Funky Beats been around for a really long time. Tiny C kind of came on the boards last season, so I think that's really going to be a good team as well. And AVG was able to field 2 teams. They've also got the AVG Flow Riders, another team that is just absolutely solid. Vape High Guy, Foreskin, Tune, Hello Willie. First time I've ever seen that name, but I have seen him out on the track a couple of times. So we'll see. Timeout. What?
You have Hello Willie and Foreskin on the same team.
On the same team, yeah. 100%. Are you all right, Shaq?
I don't write this. I don't write this.
Yeah. I mean,
sorry, man.
All I can say is it's going to make freaking great broadcast fodder. That's all there is to it. I cannot wait to call a race that Hello Willie and Foreskin are in.
Oh no! Oh man! Foreskin's in the lead, and he pulls back, and Hello Willie's in the lead, rounding the corner and coming across the finish line.
Oh my god!
It's going to be great. I can't wait. But yeah, so I mean, I'm super excited to get racing started. I can't wait for the first finals next Friday. It's going to be fantastic. But since we're talking racing, I do want to throw out a couple of plugs here because Saturday night is our Frost season opening race day for On the Track Live. And we are celebrating the release of taxis and police cars this Saturday. So I want everybody to bring out, first of all, I want a race that has 3 taxis and 3 police cars because I'm totally filming a race chase scene, something going on. I want like a chase scene thing.
I love it.
Bring your taxis, bring your police cars, come race with us, have some fun. We're going to give away some of CP's Upics and give away some of my Upics, and who knows, we might have something else crazy happen. So definitely want to come check it out Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and bring your taxi, bring your police car. Let's have some fun and do some races.
Where do we show up at? Like where?
You can come to the Upland General Server. You can catch us anywhere in the URL server. Just come hang out, and we will be live 9 p.m. on the Metaverse Racing News Network on YouTube. We will be live on X as well. But yeah, just come have some fun, win some extra Upics, do some races, help me film a nice chase scene with some police cars and taxis.
Oh, you're limiting yourself, just as WW Dog said, ambulance. So then you got the ambulance, you got the police car, get some fire trucks in there, get the different versions, just like have
right.
like a mad, like just have it rolling.
Oh, that is actually a good idea. The bullet track. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Got to run the bullet track. You got that right, Vape. We'll definitely hit that up for sure.
And then that makes me think that Upland needs to get some hoopties in the game, some jalapenos, hoopties, whatever you want to call it, and offer them like cheap for like 10 or 15 bucks. And they're just like ragtag cars that kind of putz around. And sometimes they work for you and sometimes they don't.
Right. We need like a 1986 Impala or something that's just like all beat up and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the discount cars, they've had all these bright, shiny cars and sedans and all this, but
Yeah.
Let's get kind of real worldish. Let's get the discounted cars in, and like sometimes it starts, sometimes it doesn't, or it breaks
Right?
down halfway from a city to city, and you have
That
to
would be
wait.
awesome. You have to go spark. You have to go spark
Sparling.
it up to fix it.
Yeah.
Need to run the
Absolutely.
Johnson Speedway.
The Johnson Speedway. That should be Hello Willie and Foreskin's home track.
Oh, I'm gonna get a message from Miss Me about this episode. Sorry.
Oh man. I can't wait.
Can't help myself sometimes.
Right. Well, they make it way too easy. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even pay attention. I was looking at the names as they were on the teams, and then until you said it again and talked about the teams, I was like, how'd I miss that just looking at it? But I'm like, that was a nice video. No, excited for the frost season. I love the twists that you've made for this season. So excited for that.
Should be a ton of fun. I really can't wait for it. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Can't wait for it. Ooh, Series 2
nice.
police and a taxi van.
There you go. And who knows? I have a taxi, and I might even get out on the track this weekend. So,
a mass sighting on the track. Nice. All right, let's see here. Speaking of vehicles, coming out is the school bus. Why they have? They didn't do one short bus, but they did two short
buses. Yeah,
like
yeah.
I mean, that goes back to a couple episodes ago when we had the discussion about my oldest daughter putting my youngest son in special needs class while they were playing school. So, I mean, that's immediately what I thought of. I'm like,
yeah,
like why the short buses?
I mean, you can't have a regular bus without having the window licker bus too. Just saying.
Well, it begs the question, are we going to get special needs uppies?
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we already have Minty Queef, so,
That's true. But they didn't call them the short bus. There's the school bus mini, and the Series 5 school bus. Oh, geez. But still $150 for a school bus. Now, I can't complain because it's still around the area of prices for different vehicles. And if you think about the distribution of vehicles in the real world of normal cars versus police cars, buses, all that stuff, it's a lot smaller percentage versus the larger percentage of vehicles on the road. So at least they're not jacking up the prices proportionally based off of that percentage.
Right. I'm curious to know what the boosts are though. Like how much more does a regular bus boost your property over the short bus? I'm curious about that.
Where?
And here's another question. Do you get double the boost if you park two buses at your school?
Ooh.
Don't know.
I think the vehicles don't stack. I saw someone say that today. I don't know if they're correct, but
yeah, I haven't heard
today.
Yeah, I haven't heard one way or the other on any of it. So I honestly don't know, but I think it's a question that should be asked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I had that discussion today because somebody brought it from Upland General after talking to Squalmuza, and I think they were told that it's one vehicle per service structure.
Okay.
Like those don't stack, but then they did announce that the uppies would stack. So we have stacking uppies,
Oh, interesting.
but not stacking vehicles. That's my current understanding.
So I wonder, do you happen to know if it works the same with the construction vehicles?
I don't think we have information about those yet.
Yeah.
Like really, because they haven't implemented those yet. So we're
Right.
still waiting
Yeah.
for.
I mean, I would think that you should be able to have multiple construction vehicles on a site that's under construction because that's how it is in the real world. And same with the school bus. I'm in favor of multiple school buses on the school boosting it because it's not like there's just one.
Right. Well, I mean, they're big schools, so I don't know how one bus is going to pick up all those uppies and get them to
No, that's
school on
true.
time.
That's
Just
very
saying.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Bus, the big bus only has 29 seats, so
Exactly, Swarley.
It's a good point,
A lot
Swarley.
of cop cars at police stations and ambulances at hospitals.
right.
Very true.
Yeah.
Ooh, so I work. The ambulance just made me think of something. We had an incident at work last night. I wasn't there, but somebody drove onto site a little intoxicated, ran into a snowbank, crashed into it. Our security responded to it, realized the person was inebriated, called the local police. They showed up, realized that person was intoxicated, started doing the thing for, the OVI, DUI, DWI, wherever you call it. And then his buddy decided to jump out and interfere and assault the cop. So then that cop called more cops.
Bad idea. Wow. Bad idea.
And then they're like, wait, you have blood on yourself. So then they called the ambulance. And then that showed up and they're like, oh, that's not your blood. But nobody knows where that blood came. And then and I'm reading all this through text messages of updates of what was going on. I was like, an interesting day. I'm like, interesting night why I was not there.
Wow.
You know what's
So
you know what's
they were
amazing?
both arrested and taken to jail.
You know what's amazing? When you assault a police officer, it's amazing how fast you're outnumbered. They come out of the woodwork. It's like cockroaches, man. They turn on the light, and all of a sudden there's 1,000 of them all beating up on you.
So, anyone going after the buses tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta do it.
I love those buses.
I think they're cool. Yeah, I think they're cool.
I can't tell my daughters I'm not paying for their gymnastics this month because I bought a virtual bus.
Yeah.
No.
Whatever. I just tell my kids to suck it up and eat chicken noodle soup out of the can. They'll be fine.
You sound like Danny Brown Wolf. She tweeted once about how she told her kids to go get some cereal.
That's right.
Yeah. Aren't you gonna cook, Mom? Go get cereal.
Right? Cereal and pizza rolls, baby. Go after it. You're fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Service structures this week were announced, and we're on volume 30.
Wow.
30.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
30. 7.5.
Cool.
Months. Only one time.
It doesn't seem like it. Wow.
Yeah.
It seems more like 3 months.
Yeah.
We've done this 30 times.
Yes.
Wow, that's cool.
And only once for UPEX.
Okay.
But they got me. They got me on the detention center. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'm building this thing. And they got me on the banking headquarters. That looked kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was skyscraper-ish. I was surprised how actually cheap and sparklet it was. I was expecting it to be way more expensive to build.
Mm-hmm.
but I also thought it would be just a little bit taller because immediately I went to my Manhattan properties and wanted to erect that there, and I was like, okay. But yeah, so I did get the banking headquarters and
Yes,
the
it totally
detention
is,
center.
Smurley. Totally, absolutely is.
Yeah. So no, I got those two. It's been a while since I missed on some, and today I was like, wait, I got to get these before I get too busy into the weekend. So, oh geez, Will. Nice job.
I need a short bus for my senior center. That way they can get to the casino on time.
Yeah. So I wasn't into the small farmers market. I was just like, okay.
Yeah. I'm still the sucker that has them all but the police station. Just saying.
And that's just because you had to be a CE.
Yeah. Except for I'm not a CE, so
Me either. It's okay, Mass.
I know.
My friends make fun of me. I've been here 6 years and not a CE. That's
I know.
my prerogative.
That's
I
my
can't
goal for
sell
this
things.
year.
I'm
My goal
5 years.
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be there unless I do something dumb.
My goal this year is $1 million UpX revenue a month. That's my only goal this year. If I happen to make CE, that's great, but that's my only goal this year. I've added I've added 160,000 to my thing in the last 30 days.
Great.
So,
That's huge.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did really good in Singapore. I grabbed 3 of the exclusive collections and 3 of the 4 exclusives in Singapore. So I
Wow.
did really good. I did really good there. I was finally able to mint my Hamilton collection in Bermuda, so I did really good there. So that right there was a ton that added to my score. So or added to my earnings. So I was pretty happy about that.
Oh, very nice.
So I only got 460,000 to go. So should be able to do that by the end of the year, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With the city releases each
Yeah.
season and picking other things up. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be all right.
Yeah. Las Vegas was the city this week for the evolution or evolving, whatever you want to call it. And they got me there too.
Yeah, me too.
I did like the way that the building looked this time. You know, it had.
Oh, here, I can take that off.
Oh.
Now. Sorry. Now you can go.
Yeah. Well, there we go. I did like this with the corner with the balconies on the corner. So that would be nice on a property. You put a couple of these together, and this is like an end cap or a middle cap, as you can run to the left, to the right of it, depending on your property size. So I thought that was pretty cool. They got me on this one, so I jumped in on that too. I do like that they're making variations of this, and that is nice. I've only been collecting the ones that are limited to the Western or Northern Hemisphere for some reason. I mean, that's where the majority of my properties are. So that might be my personal reason for it. But I did like it doesn't look the same. They just changed the name of what it was. So they changed the features. Also, yeah, liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I think that's what the third one now that has that corner balcony kind of look to it, which I like that too. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it allows you to kind of turn it on the property a little bit. So you can put like the windows, next to the street and have the kind of entrance inside the property or whatever. So it's, kind of stack them up. They're nice for those skinny props.
Oh, yeah. And then frost season. They announced the whole frost season going on. they did have some interesting twists this time around, which I thought was exciting. So they are adding to recognize players who see the entire season through. We're adding a new completion reward, the Frost 2026 Gold Medal Block Explorer. So you burn your season pass and complete all gamified earning missions, wild card included. So you get a freebie in there. So you'll receive this exclusive Block Explorer.
So let's talk about the freebie thing, because we were supposed to have a freebie last season, right?
Right.
I did not get a freebie last season.
Nope.
Wait, what were we supposed? Oh,
if you burned a Wonderland pass, you were supposed to get a free pass on one of the gamified earnings.
okay. Only for the sake of the completionist badge.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So I had 9 of the 10 done, and still did not get a badge.
Did you get the influence score and the resident
No.
+1? Because it didn't fill in for those.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's why, because I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
That's the only one. I'm one of the crazy people that left my shit up the whole time to try to get, try to organically build my influence score. And I'm not kidding you. Every time I put up a building, my score went down. I opened 3 service structures and my score went down every time one opened. So I literally made it back to my snapshot number at snapshot. So I didn't gain 1. I was completely 0 at the end. I was like, are you kidding me? I couldn't get 1 freaking point.
Wow, I'm sorry, Mass. That's so frustrating.
So listen,
it's so frustrating.
That is the 4th season in a row that I've missed out on a completionist. I still don't have a completionist badge. That's the 4th season in a row that I've missed out on a completionist badge by 1 thing, and it was always something stupid. I missed out 1 because I didn't do 3 different types of structures built, or I did another one, I don't even remember. But like 1, I missed a treasure hunt. I missed 1 treasure hunt and didn't get it. So like,
That's so frustrating.
It is. It's very frustrating. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Wow.
So anyway, yeah. So
wow.
I haven't had max earnings, and I haven't got my completionist badge in 4 seasons now.
Oh wow!
Dang.
And I've always missed it by 1 stupid thing.
Well, see, so I think it's kind of sad because the only reason that's happening to you is because you're so busy on the track running the racing. And so in a way, it's sort of like,
Yeah, I know.
If you're putting in that much time, maybe there should be another way to get a free pass, like have documented number of hours hosting events on Upland.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Well, I would definitely win that because I'm on 4 shows a week. So
yeah, right.
But that's all right. I'm shooting for it this time. Yep. Thanks, Wolfie. I'm gonna, I'm determined this time. So I did what I should have done last season, and I evicted all my uppies. I kicked them out of my houses. I said, beat feet, let's go. I moved all my cars out of my neighborhood. I took down all my structure ornaments. I did everything possible to kick out ubbies before the snapshot started.
Good job. So, and did you use Swarley's bulk structure ornament remover?
I did use Swirly's bulk structure ornament remover. Thank you, Swirly, because that was
Thank you,
awesome.
Swirly. Thank you, Swirly. Yeah. Thank you, Swirly. Thank you, Swirly.
That thing's awesome. So now I spent the last couple of days putting my stuff back slowly. So I don't want it to look like I'm, trying to manipulate score or anything. But
you're manipulating score.
Now, damn it, I want my badge.
Did you see on Uplytics the ornament tool that Laban made?
Yes.
Did you, Shaq?
I don't know because I'm not sure what you're talking about. So no.
So we're going with no.
Hold on. I'm still on his race statistics. He put up rate, but so he's got the organizer for your structure ornaments, and it's got fix, missing, apply, move, and apply. So you can move and apply your structure ornaments appropriately, and it kind of gives you a flag like, hey, you're in the wrong season, so go ahead and remove that, or move. You can move it. You can see your options. It shows you what's missing on your properties. So I thought this was a
Oh my
pretty
gosh.
awesome tool that he made here.
Wow.
So you can see options.
Oh my gosh. Wow,
Yeah.
I've got to check that out.
I'll tell you
Thank
what.
you, Laban.
Some of the stuff these guys are creating is just unreal. If you think about, all the stuff that's been created just in the last,
couple months. Yeah.
couple months. I mean, Laban with Uplytics, Swirly's got his tools out. Kachow's got his tools out. Buellman with myupland.info. I mean, these guys really, it's what makes the game way more fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
absolutely.
saying.
It's game changing and it's life changing. Both.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that.
And the bulk mover is definitely awesome.
Caped Madman with the what's it called? Because I haven't tried it yet. The auto scroll search.
Yes.
Caped Madman.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that myself either.
I have. Yeah, that's a nice extension. That one's good. That's a nice one.
So here you go, Mass. Here's your challenge. Right now, you have to begin construction on 3 different types of living structures on 3 different properties and 3 service structures on 3 different properties.
Did
but
that.
Why is this important? I think I'm really excited about this. So that's the weekly mission going on right now. But a badge for the best of the best, the completionist badge for who complete all gamified earnings in a season. Okay, that's cool. We get that. You do that each and every time, and you have your gamified earnings. But I swear I saw somewhere that there is, I can't find the article now, but it talked about that if you complete every gamified earning throughout the whole season, all the way through for the next year, there's an extra badge for it. Am I crazy?
I don't remember seeing that.
I swear I saw this somewhere.
Is this different from the Block Explorer?
Yeah.
Okay. There's the gold medal like Block Explorer.
Yeah.
Okay. They changed the completionist badge. They changed the look of it. Is that maybe what you're talking about?
Man, maybe I dreamed about Upland for once. I don't know.
Oh, geez.
It's been a long time since that happened. Too many articles. Like, they either have no articles to talk about or they have like a bunch of stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about the store?
Okay. There you go. Thank you, Shaq. So I am very optimistic and I have high hopes. It sounds like they listen to my complaining and other players' complainings. I like that. I like that. I like the potential that it sounds like some of the things that I've complained about and complained saying I was beating a dead horse. It seems like they're going to be incorporated. It sounds like, the promises of wide range of items and not rotating drops, but permanent fixtures. You'll be able to browse, plan, and revisit the store. You can save up for items. I do like the fact that, hey, they are taking, all the structures that you can build right now and they're dropping them down to minimum. But since we've been playing the game, they're going to grandfather us, and you have a window to be able to buy the structures back. So I was excited about that you can get it for 1 UpX each, and that's like absolutely nothing. And they're calling them blueprints. We've talked about blueprints for a long time. So they are there. And you get the early adopters badge for the players who collect all the standard residential blueprints by the end of frost season. So maybe that's where I was thinking of, was we had the badge for the early adopters. So that was another badge.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was excited. I'm excited about it. I think this is huge for the game. And I hope that this redesign of the store kind of implements some of the things that I've had around the service structure idea of, you have your service structures for UpX, and then you have your premium ones for US dollars. And I think, racing boosts and all kinds of other items that can be permanently on sale here that can keep people shopping month in and month out, week in and week out. So I'm excited, but I've been disappointed a lot. What about you, Shaq?
Oh, I'm super excited. It made me feel like, so, I've always had this feeling, and a lot of us have, we've all said it, that we're early. We're early, we're early, we're early. And this is like the moment where that really got validated, because, for example, Umbrella Boy, who's been saying that we have spent these years building the gaming platform that the game will exist on. And so this appears to be a move in that direction, where we are early, and all of us early comers get to pick up these blueprints for 1 UpX each. And it's just like, because we built the platform that the game's going to exist on. And part of that game is going to be the construction hub. And so people are going to come to the new game, and they're going to need to use the construction hub, and they're going to need to buy things, but not us, because we're the ultimate OGs. We were here building the game before the game started.
Yeah. And I talked to TML this week, and he's like, what's new in Upland? And we talked about the construction hub. He's like, that's genius. I was like, wait, you agreed with something that they did? He goes, that's actually pretty cool and pretty smart. And, I broke down the mechanics, and he's like, ooh, and it's really going to come down to the price offering. It's going to be interesting of what, we had a good discussion of what's the medium price for the type of building that you're trying to build, and what are people, are you going to hang out in the city and be known as a city builder in that city? Or are you going to be a regional construction person that bounces around? Because you can bounce between, the East Coast cities pretty quick, or the West Coast cities pretty quick. So are you bouncing around and seeking out contracts there? So we had a longer discussion about something that he had no clue about. So it was pretty interesting. But yeah, he goes, this is a genius idea. He goes, you've bought these things, and now you can implement it for other players, and you can get some UpX to it. He said, too bad it's not US dollars, but take what you can get.
Right.
What's your thoughts on the store update there, Mass?
I honestly loved it. I think it's fantastic. I think anything that's going to help newer players navigate the game better, that just helps us all, so I if it's anywhere close to what they showed the format to be and what the look of it's going to be, I think it's going to be fantastic. I really can't wait to see it. I'm super excited about getting the blueprints, because I'm definitely not going to miss that, and I'm definitely not going to miss my OG badge. So,
oh yeah, definitely got to have an OG, and I'll bet anybody I'll bet anybody, because TML will go out and get this OG badge. He won't be able to not resist this.
Yeah.
He will have it. And it was interesting this week. The Sparklet went off the shelf pretty quickly on the higher tier packages again, as usual.
Mhm.
But yet over the, this last week, Sparklet was down 3.4%, and over the last month, it's been down 1.4%, and over the last 3 months, it's down 29.1%. So once again, not financial advice, but we're hitting a great buying window opportunity. But man, those $300, $100 packages go quick.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Yes, the UGC blueprints would be massive.
I just have this feeling that Upland needed to implement the construction hub first,
Mm-hmm.
and that is one of the mechanics that had to happen before the UGC blueprints happen, because I imagine UGC creators will create these blueprints, and once approved, they can maybe go into the store or something. That's just how I imagine it.
Ooh, I like that idea. So,
Could be wrong, but this just feels like one of those steps, a preliminary step toward that.
yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. So I think the Upland. I have high hopes, and I just don't want to be disappointed with the Upland store. I really don't. I will be super excited for that.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
and I'm excited for the OG badge. I'm excited for
And I'm excited to hopefully get in line for a school bus tomorrow. Just saying.
Oh yeah. So everyone, if you want a school bus, make sure you register. Oddly enough, I almost forgot to register, even though I've been thinking about it, the school bus all day. At one point, I realized I had forgotten to register. So everyone, make sure you do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, Rebate was the first one to make a level 11 uppie. If you didn't see this video, I would not have. I wouldn't have got rid of that one. I really wouldn't have. That black and white with the hat and the cane and I wouldn't have got rid of it.
Yeah, that's
Same
cool
here.
uppie. Yeah, that was a cool uppie.
But you got Founder George.
Well, that's the thing, is once you get to level 10, I think no matter what level 10 you have, it's going to be really cool. So the decision to burn for an 11 is like, it's going to hurt.
Yeah. I mean, great job to Rebate for saying, I don't care. I'm gonna get me my Founder uppie. I mean, I was like, wow. And then UPLD ended up creating the second level 11 uppie. Combo guard, I'm like, okay, that's okay, but I wasn't sold on that one, and I wasn't sold on that one. So I still think Rebate had a tougher choice. These I would have gone and merged these to see what I would have got for the level 11.
Captain Picard, baby.
Yeah,
that's a pretty badass uppie right there.
it is. It is. I don't know if they score a better uppie. I don't know. It's still a mystery, and I hate that they have the prices like they do for the mysteries behind the unknown.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want a P card.
Lily, she doesn't have any uppies. Tough to get a P card without uppies, Lily. Just saying.
Yeah. All right. But that's about all I got for the week. Mash, you have anything before we get out of here?
No, that's it. Don't forget, Saturday night, bring your police cars, bring your taxis, come hang out with us. Need to film a chase scene.
Yeah. What about you, Shaq? Anything? Thank you so much for joining us and helping me out once again, 3 weeks in a row. Appreciate it.
Oh, it was awesome being here. Thank you for inviting me. And yeah, no, it's been a great week, and I'm so excited about where we are with Upland and excited for what's going to come next week.
Awesome. Everybody be safe. Have fun. Looking forward to the frost season racing. It's going to be awesome. Till next week.
Yeah.